don't. I always hear people saying, don't bother about what other people are thinking. Only do you, boo. Only do you, boo. But the truth is, we have never really cared about what people were thinking. We've only really cared about what we thought people were thinking. We've only really cared about our own thoughts. It has never been about another person. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really glad that you came back. I'm really happy to see you. And if you're new on my channel, welcome. Be a part of this family by subscribing. Just do it. And click the post notification so you'll be notified anytime I release a video. Technically on this channel, it's just we are helping ourselves. I'm helping myself grow by helping other teenagers grow. You understand? It's going to be very useful to every one of us. Let's get right into the video. Your life is centered only around you. It has never been about others. The truth is, you are the only one thinking. You're the reason for your low self-esteem. You're the reason for your lack of confidence. It has only been about you. It has not been about anybody else. Yeah, she was my bestie. Never know she was so nasty. Yeah. Straight right into this video. Everything we do or say has always been about us. Our confidence has always been about us. That is the truth. Most time when people say don't care about what other people are thinking, the truth is that most time we really never do. We only care about. I walk into the room now thinking everybody is going to hate my dress. Thinking everybody thinks that they hate my dress. You understand? I'm thinking that people think, or I'm thinking that people will hate my dress. I am the only one thinking. It is only me creating assumptions of what people will think about my dress, about the way I look, or about how I am personally. That person is not involved at all. And when I walk into the room, most times, no matter what they say or no matter their gestures towards me, because I know, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm very sure she's thinking I look awful right now. Oh my god, I'm very sure she's thinking she's thinking my dress is really ugly right now. We shrink ourselves in our own thoughts, not their own thoughts. Now they're probably not even thinking about that. They're probably not even noticing the flaws, the simple flaws that we are seeing in ourselves. Meanwhile, they are probably not even thinking about that, but we already have that feeling because of what we think. Are we understanding right now? It is, let me repeat it. It has always been about what we think. It's either what we think people think or what we think generally. But the truth is that we have always only ever been bothered about what we think. We think it's awful. We already think our dress is awful. We already think that people think our dress is awful. Now, it doesn't really matter anymore what they actually think. You see? If you already think your dress is awful, you already think you're not pretty enough, you already think that people think you're not pretty enough, you already think that people think that you are ugly, you already think that people think you're not smart. Their own thoughts now doesn't really matter to you, because the only thing important right now, the only thing important to you is what you think. Is what you think. Their own thoughts, you are thinking for them. Their own thoughts now doesn't really matter in your own life. It's your own thoughts that it's only your thoughts. We think people think we are awful. We think people think we are not beautiful enough. We think people think we are not smart enough. We cannot see the thoughts of others. That is it. So whatever we do or however we feel is as a result of what we think. What we think in general, or what we think people. We are going for an event. For example, we are going for an event, and our clothes were made by the best designers, and our makeup was done by the best makeup artists. I'm talking top makeup artists that probably make Kylie Jenner up as in best makeup artists you can think of. Then you go for an event, and somebody comes to tell you that you look terrible. Now, obviously, when you are leaving the house, knowing fully well what you wore or what you had on, and the quality of your dressing and blah 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 blah, you think that you are going to scatter people's head. And when someone else comes to tell you that, oh my, you don't even really look that good. You just, yeah. To be like, oh my god, this one, this one's a bad belly. Ooh, yeah, bad belly. It's bad belly that's worrying you. You there, you are a jealous person. That's how. That's exactly how you're going to react. You're going to like, ooh, you're jealous person, jealousy, jealousy. You're jealousy my aspect. You're jealousy my look. I look. That is probably how you're going to react. That is how I will react. So you see, it has always been about our thoughts. It has always been about our thoughts. It has always been about my thoughts. It has always been about your thoughts. And I'm not saying that you need the best of clothes, you need the best of designer outfits, you need the I'm saying that you need to think positively. You need to think positively about others, because thinking positively about others is actually really helping you. You're doing it for your own good. Thinking the person will think you're good, thinking the person you think you're great, thinking it has always been about you. That's just the truth. It's always going to remain like that. It's not going to be any different. Think positive and everything is going to change for the best, I mean for the better. So if you really think about it, the only person you've been fighting with, or the only thing you've been fighting with for that your self-confidence or your high self-esteem, has been yourself and your thoughts. If we learn to think differently, our self-confidence, our self-esteem will automatically increase. Because I'm not disputing the fact that people are complete idiots, but if you think less about what they think, does that sound familiar? If you think less, people are not going to stop talking about you. Channel all that energy, channel all that negative thought into positivity, trying to make yourself a better person. Because the more you try to make yourself a better person, the more you are seeing more things to be positive about, to think positively about. Baby girl, baby boo, as in the guys and the girls and the teenagers out there, we need to learn to think positively. The thing that we are fighting ourselves, that we're thinking people are horrible and people are awful. No offense, but you are the only person that is awful to yourself and to, I don't know, you're the only person awful. You're the only person feeding yourself with bad thoughts about what people are going to think of you, bad thoughts about what you think about yourself. So the thing is that change the way you think positively about yourself. Think people will think positively about you. And that is it. Stop thinking the worst. Stop thinking the worst of people. Stop thinking the worst about yourself. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for sticking with me to the end. I really love and I really appreciate all of you. And I'm just saying that you guys should change the way you think. If you have a contrary opinion, I would really like to hear you. Comment down below what you think. I would really like to hear to hear your own opinion from teenagers and from people around, even adults sometimes. So by this time, I've already moved my wig. I've already moved everything. So I just want to add some things to it. What we think is very important, but there are certain things that can affect our thinking, like what people say, yes, what we watch, what we see with our eyes, and what we hear with our ears. All these things can affect what we think. Though if we hear negative things and we are thinking we can do something big, sometimes as a result of what we see in the future, so we are thinking more about it. So I just want to say that focus more on the I want us to go after positive things. Have 90% of the positive and 10% of the negative. Well, you might be wondering, why would I even ever go for negative? The thing is that if you're going for positive things, you're going for positive affirmations, you're going for watching motivational videos and whatever you think is positive for you as an individual, whatever you think as an individual is positive for you. 10% is that people will talk. No matter what you do, people will remain people, and some people will still talk because, like I said before, some people are meant to frustrate your lives. That's just what they are there for. So if you focus on the positive, have positive friends, have this, it will outdo it, and you are thinking more, you are dwelling more as an individual on the positive side. So these things, what we see and what we hear, can really affect our thinking as individuals. So focus on the positive, think positively, and forget about the negative. So thank you very much. I'm going to be posting a strong argument on my Instagram story. So be sure to follow me. My Instagram link is in the description below. It's Ajibade underscore 276. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram because I'll be posting the strong arguments I had because I discussed it with people. The strong arguments I had on this. Thank you very much. See you next time. I love you all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification. Okay, I love you again.